guys, how's it going? So I thought I'd just do a little vlog because I haven't actually done one in a while, other than sort of the Isle of Man series that's gone up, and I'm still getting around to doing Scotland stuff. But I thought I'd just give you a quick update on the bike. Clearly I am not on a bike at the moment because I'm not vlogging to you through the bike. Instead we're face to face. So I thought, I'll give you a quick update on what is going on, because I've been asked a few times what's happening, and I thought I'd just get it out there so you know what's happening. Which would be nice, I think. Anyway, I don't know if this is going to be a bit of a long story or a short story. We'll see. It shouldn't be too long. So you all know Gixxer got smashed up when I went to Lumi's one bike night. It went off the next day to... it went off on a Saturday, to a few days later to Hazelmere to basically assess the damage and tell the insurance what's happening. The guy that done the damage, his insurance has said, yeah, he's definitely at fault. They'll cover all the costs. And I said to them, I need a bike because I'm going to Scotland, so they sent me out a bike. It's a GSXR 750, which wasn't that good, in my opinion. Well, no. It was okay for, it had a purpose and it done that job, but for lots of motorway miles it needed a screen or something in front, just sort of deflect a bit of the wind rather than getting a chest and face full of wind all the time, especially on the motorway because it's a long ride. Anyway, that's by the by. So yeah, the insurance said, yeah, we'll sort it out for you. They got a bike out to me and I went away. In the meantime I was chasing up the Hazelmere to see what's happening. At first they told me that, yeah, it's repairable, there's nothing major damage there, it's just basically what I thought. But a couple other panels got scratched in the process of either the damage itself or where people manhandled it to try and actually stop it from falling over, so they had to just be repainted. It's not good enough to be polished out because the bike was pristine before, so it should be pristine again. Now this is where the fun started. They went to Suzuki and said, okay, we've got a Tyco GSX-R here. Who do we need to go to get it painted? Because when they put my VIN into Suzuki's dealer tool or whatever, it comes up as just a plain white bike, not anything special. So clearly Suzuki don't stock them parts. So Suzuki came back to them and said, okay, there's a company called Dream Machine. They're the ones that we've got to do the painting, so go to them. Dream Machine are quite hard to get a hold of, so it's basically leave an email and then they'll get back to you when they feel like it. Dream Machine got back to Hazelmere about a week later and said, okay, we didn't actually do the 600s, we done the 1000s. Yay. We can do the work for you, but we need the entire bike and we're going to do all the panels. So that's going to be very expensive, and plus it's not going to be as it was when it came out of the factory or at the paint shop, because it's going to be their own interpretation of how it should be. So then they had to go back to Suzuki to find out, hang on, look, 600 wasn't done by them, who's it done by? My fear at this point was maybe it was done by TAS Racing, or one of their companies they use to do their painting, and TAS are based over in Northern Ireland. They confirmed that to me a few days later, saying, yeah, okay, we found out it's definitely TAS and one of their subsidiaries, so we're getting hold of them. And again, the same thing, they're very hard to get hold of, very slow to respond to emails and so on. So they asked them for a quote and they said, yeah, we can do the work, we just need the panels and we need to know what panels and we can give a quote. So Hazelmere stripped it down, gave them a list of all the panels that need to be painted, with the new panels that are going to be ordered as well. And then finally, I think it's a company called Paintbox, based over in Northern Ireland, doing it. It's like a 1 or 2 man band, absolutely amazing painters, but not very good at running a business. It is as it is, you know. Some people that are really good with their handiwork are just bad business people. So they came back to them and said, yep, we've got the price, here it is, this is how much it's going to cost all the work. So Hazelmere went back to the assessors. The assessors were very slow, they didn't get back to them. The assessors initially said, before they came back with the cost of the paintwork, yep, you can do the work, but that's pending the price of paintwork. So they went back to the assessors to get basically reconfirmation that it's okay with the paintwork costs involved as well. I think all in all, labour and all parts of labour, it comes to about £2,300-ish. Well within 60% of the bike cost, but you know, it was always a bit of a worry that it's quite specialist painting that needs to be done. It may not get done. The assessors never come back to Hazelmere. They just they just seemed to just throw up a wall and just didn't come back to them in the end for saying yes. Luckily, the guy's insurance actually phoned Hazelmere to say, what's going on? You know, this guy here's got our hire bike. It's costing us a lot of money. So when can we have it back? When do we know what's going on? Hazelmere recited that same story to them. They went, oh, hang on, give us a couple of hours. They came back and went, yep, it's okay, do the work. Hooray! So that means the work is now being carried out, I think, on the Friday. So about 3 Fridays ago, once Hazelmere were told, yes, you can start the work, they proceeded to start getting all the parts in. And I'm told, and I chased them up last week, they said the panels had been sent over to Northern Ireland last week after they came in. So we're about, the guy I've been dealing with over there basically said, look, once I got all the parts back, it's going to be about 3 hours worth of work to put the bike back together again. It's just when these parts come back. When I found out what company it was Paintbox, I was told by someone on a Suzuki forum that, yeah, Paintbox really, really good in terms of their work, but yeah, they can be pretty slow. And sometimes their quote of 2 or 3 weeks can be 2 or 3 months. This was a bit of a worry to me because I thought, well, hang on, it's going to get to a point where the hire bike cost, keep in mind, a hire bike is costing the insurance company about £60 a day. I've already had it for about a month at the time, if not a bit longer. And it may get to a point where they're going to say, hang on, we've paid out more than what the bike's worth in the hire bike charges alone. We're not going to cover the costs anymore, and then I'll be stuck in limbo of a bike that's being repaired but no way to pay the cost myself, or you know, it'd be written off or something, then it will lose its value because it's being written off. So I just thought, well, look, I've done the Scotland trip now, I don't really need a bike, I'm not going out too much on a bike, and I wasn't keen on the GSR. For me, the brakes were really, really bad. They were absolutely shocking. You'll see that in one of my videos, hopefully. So I thought, look, I'm not using it, I don't really want to ride it. I found out, take it back. That's one less cost off my mind, in that they're going to turn around and say, actually, no, you've had it too long now. Which I think was a right decision, because if it's going to take 2 or 3 months, then yeah, they'll reassess things, I think. Guys over at Hazelmere, they're absolutely brilliant for what they can do. It's all insurance time, time people's hands at the time, and they really are good with the insurance times, because the assessors are coming around saying, oh yeah, well that can be painted, that can be just polished out maybe, and that bit there's a scratch on there, you can probably just polish it or put a bit of paint on it and it'll be fine. And they were just really adamant all the time, no, it's going to be done right, because we know the history of this bike, you are not. It's coming back to me the way I received it, you know, 4 weeks prior to their client smashing it up. So yeah, that's where we are. Not a lot. It's a bit of news. At least things are moving forwards, which is, you know, that's a big thumbs up. And I just can't wait to get the bike back again. And until that point, I'm bikeless. I am doing a moped-a-thon this week over at Odeon with a few guys. I think you might have seen that in one of Phil 480's videos that we're doing that. And yeah, that's about it. Best case scenario, I may have the bike back in a couple of weeks. You know, it doesn't take too long to ship something from Northern Ireland over to here now. And as I said, it's only about 3 hours worth of labour to put the bike back together again. So it's not an issue in the labour now. It's just when the paint shop get the work done, and paint shops are generally a rule unto themselves. They'll do it when they can. Obviously, they're not just going to hang on to it and just not do the work. They're getting paid for it. It's just how long it's going to take them. Hopefully, it's not too busy a time for them. You know, race season's over. Companies are swapping bikes over at the moment and whatever else. So maybe their workload isn't too high, or maybe on the other hand, their workload's really high. I say it's only a two-man team or something. I think is anything else? No, that's about it. So yeah, let's say best case scenario, I'll have the bike back in a couple of weeks. Worst case scenario, it could be another couple of months yet. I'll let you know more when I get it back. Well, the next video you'll see of me vlogging on a bike will be on my bike. It just depends on when. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Right, so see you later. Bye.